Hey everybody, welcome back to Jimmy Dick's International Eats. Today we are going to take on the terrifying whole duck. We're going to roast a whole duck. And guess what? It's freaking easy. Everything I do in this kitchen is freaking easy. So if you like easy recipes, please subscribe and hit that like button so you don't miss out on any of the videos. Let's continue, shall we? Alright, here's our whole duck. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get rid of these little wings, because they ain't no chicken wing. I'll tell you that right now. Let me turn this around. Boom. Now comes the important part. First off, okay, so you see I have a rack. I'm going to put these down there towards the top. Bitch. So remember when I told you about distractions? I had a distraction, my phone. So when I came back from answering my phone, thank you very much, I forgot to turn the camera back on. Just goes to show you what a shit show this whole duck dinner turned out to be. Anyway, all you missed was I scored the breast, front and back, and then I stuck it in an oven at 425 for 60 minutes as directed. Let's take it away from there. So the timer went off. I had my hood bent on and all the windows and doors open because I set off the fire alarm. Can you see why? So, I am going to flip this yard bird over. Oops. I'm going to make a mess, so I'm going to pause. So, you can see this is the breast side now. I flipped it over, and it's not crispy. That's okay, because we're going to put it back in the oven for 20 more minutes. And I also poured off the duck fat from the pan. See you in 20 minutes. Alright, so this is 4 tablespoons. Actually, it's a 1/4 cup of honey. And to that, we are going to add a heaping teaspoon of orange juice. Just the one. And then we're going to stir it till it's all combined. And when that when the duck comes out of the oven, we're going to brush this on it and put it back in for 10 more minutes. Yep. So, I will see you then. Now we're crispy. But once again, I need to drain off the fat. Let's pick this baby up. Our duck is not done yet, but we are going to baste it with some of this honey and orange juice. And we're going back in the oven for 15 minutes. Okay, look. We are out of the oven. Don't be fooled by any of this little blackness. That's the sugar of the honey that caramelized. It is super yum. So now, as if it hasn't cooked long enough, it has to rest for at least 10 minutes. All right, we'll see you in 10 minutes. All right, here we go. I've already carved it up. And listen to this skin. Oh, that's exactly what you want with duck breast. So we're gonna eat this. Thanks for watching. It's been an adventure. The house did not burn down even though the fire alarms went off for about 10 minutes. Yeah, that's how it happens around here. First time making a whole duck, but it turned out good. So it was worth the noise and the dog's torture. They really had a hard time with it. Anyway, see you next time. Hello, friends. So, let's talk about the duck dinner. You know, if I'm anything, I'm honest. So, let me just tell you that tonight's dinner was an epic failure of biblical proportions. I have never roasted a duck before, but I thought, hey, cooking's freaking easy. I say it all the time. And from the videos I watched prepping for this, it looked freaking easy. However, that bird had something against me personally, I believe. Not only did I set off the fire alarms, but I overcooked it. It was sure crispy crust all right, because then again, if I was to rake a fork across shoe leather, it'd probably make the same sound. That's what happened. I made some mistakes, and I totally get it. I mean, I cut too deep into the breast, into the meat, instead of just the fat, and that was one of many errors I made. I did not use a roasting pan because the duck looked small. However, tomorrow, we have the great chore of cleaning out the oven because there's duck fat in the bottom. Even though I drained it off the pan twice, there's still duck fat on the bottom. When it was all said and done, I had to go take a shower because I felt I was coated in duck fat and disappointment. For real. So, do I recommend cooking a whole duck? No, I don't. And I never will again. I'm not a one and done kind of guy normally, but man, that was labor intensive. I had to salt the duck yesterday, let it dry in the fridge overnight. It's 2 days worth of disappointment happening here. It's a lot of work for not a lot of yield. So, one thing I learned about me, I'm not a chef, never have I ever pretended to be. And the people that I watched cook this whole duck recipe, they were chefs. And they have commercial grade everything. So if they get grease everywhere, then you know, that's okay. They have someone to come up behind them and clean it. However, I got grease. I had to clean the stove top off 3 times. And my wife just made it 4. Which I'm sure she has to be happy about. We had to throw away the pan and the rack that we cooked the duck on because there was no coming back from that fiasco. So I like to share all of my successes and failures. And I'm gonna leave a link to my first major league failure. It's when I tried to make chocolate macaroons. Wait till you see that video. You want to see something. I still think macaroons were devised by the devil. Just saying. Anyway, I hope you watched this video. I hope you learned from my mistakes, because there were many of them. I mean, I tried transferring the sheet pan and the grate over to the sink and dropped it on the floor. So then I had to mop the floor. What the heck? It was a disaster. It was a disaster. So now that I'm clean and grease free and the disappointment is fading, I'm having a bowl of cereal for supper. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please give me a thumbs up. I hope that my failures are your successes. So, see you next time.